Hello and welcome to my online portal of chemistry, Chemalim. Today we discuss proteins, a very important topic of biochemistry. Under proteins, we are discussing today amino acids because amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. In amino acids, what are the topics we are going to discuss today? Let us list it out. What are amino acids? Structure of amino acids, non-ionic form, ionic form, that is zwitterion, and related topic isoelectric point, classification of amino acids based on nature of R group, based on nutritional requirement, reactions of amino acids, its amphoteric nature with alcohol, ninhydrin, nitrous acid, and decarboxylation. Now, what are amino acids and what is its structure? Let us first consider a molecule which we are familiar with, that is carboxylic acid. It contains a carboxyl group which is an acidic group. One more molecule which we are familiar with, that is primary amine. It is a basic compound. It contains amino group. If you take carboxylic acid and then the hydrogen which is attached to the alpha carbon is replaced by NH2 group, then it is called as amino acid. Amino acid is a compound which contain both carboxylic acid group as well as NH2 group in the same molecule. This can also be written in different way. If R is equal to hydrogen, then it is glycine. If R is equal to CH3, it is alanine. Now look at the structure of amino acid. It contains one carboxylic acid group which is acidic in nature, and it contains amino group which is basic in nature. So the acid donates a proton and base accepts a proton. Once it donates a proton, it becomes COO minus, and once this accepts a proton, it becomes NH3 plus. And this is containing the polarity, that is positive polarity and also the negative polarity, and this is known as a dipolar ion which is called as zwitterion. A zwitterion can be written even in the other way also. Now suppose if this zwitterion is placed in the electric field, it does not move towards cathode or towards anode. This particular pH is known as isoelectric point or isoelectric pH. So isoelectric point or isoelectric pH is the pH at which the net electric charge on amino acid is 0 and it does not migrate when placed in the electric field. If you consider the zwitterionic form of an amino acid which contains both positive charge and negative charge in the same species, if we take the aqueous solution of this and then if we slowly decrease the pH value of this, that is we are going towards the acidic environment, then the protons provided by the acidic environment attracted by the COO minus and it becomes COOH, and it becomes a positively charged ion that is called cation, and the net charge of this one is +1. In the same way, suppose if we are increasing the pH value of this, then the OH minus ion provided by the alkaline medium will take the proton from NH3 and it becomes water, and this will get converted into a negatively charged ion, that is an anion, and the net charge of this is -1. Classification of amino acids. Classification of amino acid is based on the nature of R group. The R group, the polarity of R group varies widely from non-polar and hydrophobic to highly polar and hydrophilic or water soluble. So non-polar and polar, there are two categories. Under non-polar, there are two groups, aliphatic side chain and aromatic side chain. Under polar, we have three: negatively charged or acidic amino acid, positively charged or basic amino acid, or uncharged and neutral amino acids. In aliphatic category, we have glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, methionine, proline. These amino acids are written in the form of abbreviation also by taking the three initial letters from the name of the amino acid. This abbreviation is used at the time of writing polypeptide chain. In case of the aromatic side chain, phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan. In case of polar group, negatively charged or acidic amino acids, aspartic acid, glutamic acid. Positively charged, we have lysine, arginine, histidine. Uncharged or neutral, we have serine, threonine, cysteine, asparagine, glutamine. These are the common amino acids which we are going to study. Now, amino acid can also be classified based on the nutritional requirement, that is non-essential amino acids and essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids are the amino acids which are not required to supply through the diet because the body has got capacity to synthesize them. Essential amino acids are the amino acids which are essentially to be supplied through the diet because the body cannot synthesize these amino acids. To make you understand, a color code is given to the names of the amino acids. The gray ones are non-essential amino acids and the green ones are essential amino acid. But if you look at arginine, it is partially containing the gray color and also the partially it is containing green color. That means it is a semi-essential amino acid. To remember the names of this essential amino acid, there is a technique, that is L-Vitol MP. So L-Vitol MP stands for lysine, valine, isoleucine, threonine, tryptophan, histidine, arginine, leucine, methionine and phenylalanine. Now, classification of amino acid based on the R group, which we have already done, but we'll look at the structures of these. R value, if it is hydrogen, it is glycine. If it is methyl group, alanine. If it is isopropyl group, valine. Isobutyl group, leucine. Secondary butyl group, isoleucine. Propyl group with sulfur at the second position, then it is methionine. In non-polar aliphatic R group, there is one more amino acid which is proline, but this is not in the form of NH2, it is in the form of NH, that is imino group is present here. And in case of non-polar, there is one more group that is called aromatic group. R is aromatic group. Phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan. Polar uncharged R groups: serine, threonine, cysteine, asparagine, glutamine. Polar negatively charged R group are acidic amino acids: aspartate or aspartic acid, glutamate or glutamic acid. So these two are having one extra COO or COOH group apart from these two. That's why they are acidic in nature. Then polar, we have positively charged R group or basic amino acids. We have lysine, arginine and histidine. If you look at the structure of these amino acid, you can find the amino group is extra apart from this. That's why they are basic in nature. Now coming to the reactions of amino acids. Amphoteric nature of amino acid. That means amino acid can act as an acid as well as a base because it is containing an acidic group or as well as the basic group. So it reacts with the base to form sodium salt of amino acid. If we take sodium hydroxide, then it can also act as a base. It is made to react with acid. It forms salt, sodium salt of amino acid. Hence we can say that amino acids are amphoteric in nature. Reaction with ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol reacts with amino acid as it reacts with carboxylic acid to form ester. In the same way, amino acid also forms ester when it reacts with ethyl alcohol. Reaction of amino acid with ninhydrine. Ninhydrine is a powerful oxidizing agent. It oxidizes and decarboxylates the amino acid and then form aldehyde, carbon dioxide, ammonia and get itself reduced, and the reduced form react with the liberated ammonia and one more molecule of ninhydrine to form a dye that is purple in color. So this ninhydrine is used to detect the fingerprints because it reacts with amino acid from proteins in skin cells transferred to the surface by the individual leaving the fingerprints. Reaction of amino acid with nitrous acid form hydroxy acid with retention of configuration. If R is equal to CH3, it is alanine, then it gives lactic acid. So decarboxylation. Amino acids on dry distillation or heating with barium hydroxide or diphenylamine undergoes decarboxylation to give amine because the carbon dioxide is removed. So histidine, which is a amino acid, on decarboxylation it gives histamine. So histamine is a direct causative agent in allergy, shock and similar states and believed to arise by decarboxylation reaction. Now let us recap what we have studied so far. We have discussed what are amino acids. Amino acids are the compounds which contain both carboxylic acid group as well as amino group. And we have discussed the structure of amino acid, non-ionic form and ionic form, that is the zwitterionic form, and isoelectric point. It is a pH at which the zwitterion carries net charge 0. Isoelectric point is the pH at which the amino acid shows no tendency to migrate towards any electrode when it is placed in the electric field. Classification of amino acid we have discussed based on the nature of R group and based on the nutritional requirement also. Reactions of amino acid we have discussed. It is amphoteric nature because it reacts with acid to form salt. It reacts with base also to form salt. That's why it is amphoteric in nature. Reaction with alcohol. It reacts with alcohol to form ester. It reacts with ninhydrine to form a purple color dye. Amino acid reacts with nitrous acid to form alpha hydroxy carboxylic acid. Amino acid on decarboxylation, it gives primary amine or amine. Now let us recap the classification of amino acid also, which is very important in the examination point of view, in a different way, roadmap or metro line model. Glycine, alanine, valine, isoleucine, leucine. So this is a gray line, aliphatic amino acids. A yellow line, aromatic amino acid, phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan. Purple line, carboxylic acids or acidic amino acids. Blue line, histidine, lysine and arginine, which is positively charged amino acids. Green line, it is cysteine and methionine, sulfur containing amino acids. One more green line, it is serine and threonine, which are containing the hydroxyl group. And this is no line, it is proline because it contains imino group, not amino group. So this is aliphatic amino acids, acidic, amide group containing amino acids, aromatic amino acids, basic amino acid, sulfur containing amino acids, hydroxyl group containing amino acid, and then imino group containing amino acid. I hope you have understood classification of amino acids and reactions of amino acids. If you have got any queries or suggestions, please write to us. The web address and email address is given in the slides. Thank you very much.